is giving you too much attention, what does that do for you?
Major turnoff.
Why?
I think it's, I don't know, it's kind of unhealthy to say, but there's just like too much of a good thing, not a good thing. There's no chase. There's no grab point. So
because it maybe feels like validation seeking. They're checking in all the time to see.
Yeah. Or oftentimes it can come off as controlling. What are you doing? What are you up to?
What?
If someone is checking in on you, then they clearly care about you. So showing effort should in fact be appreciated. Now this next one has got to be pretty deep.
If you don't know, I will always love you. I gave you real love. And whether you know it or not, I was all about you. Not once did I give up on you. Not once did I want our relationship to end. But I just feel like you never understood where I was coming from. And I wish you did. Just sat down and think like, damn, and I see where she's coming from.
It all started when her boyfriend sent her a picture of this charger that he really wanted, and I mean, it's pretty nice. So she said, "That's what you want?" He said, "Yeah, but the dealership needs $4,000 down." And then she responded, "I'll do the down payment if you for real about getting it." He then said, "You don't love me for real like that to buy me no scat." She said, "Treat me right and I treat you better. Now go check your Cash App." So he checked his Cash App and he saw this. She really sent him $4,000 and told him, "Go get your scat." And then obviously he responded, I don't know if you guys can see it, but he said, "Oh my God, I love you," and a bunch of like that stuff, right? And the internet is mad at her for doing that for her boyfriend. But in my personal opinion, I don't think there's anything wrong with spoiling your significant other in a relationship. Now the problem would be if she's always doing this kind of stuff for him and he's not doing anything in return. But we don't know that. And we don't need to know that. It's their business. Let them mind their business. If she's cool with being with him, let them be together.
She literally said that he treats her right so she treats him better. There's just nothing wrong with that, and it's their own business.
Is this normal? Is this how things work these days? All right, so I went out on a second date with a girl that I met on Facebook dating. It went pretty well. But anyway, she made a comment afterwards, and she's like, when I first saw you tonight, I feel like so comfortable with you that I almost kissed you when I first saw you, but then I had to remind myself that we haven't like kissed or done that yet. So I thought that she was, you know, into it at the time. Then I texted her this morning, no reply, not a big deal. People are busy, so she's probably working. But then I went on Facebook dating and she either closed her profile or blocked me or unconnected or something. So I'm still waiting to hear back if she texts me back. If, you know, she doesn't, no big deal. But is that how it is these days? Like, do you just avoid the awkward conversation of being like, "Hey, it's good to meet you, but I don't really see us going anywhere"? Do you just like avoid any awkward conversations and just block people when you're done with them? Because that's what's easiest.
After meeting up with someone in person twice, you should get a respectful answer on where you stand. But this is just 2024, I guess. Now this next tick is just a bit tough.
Biggest ick is when a guy is under 5'10".
I'll tell you why he's single. He's single because his ex never valued clear communication without the use of games or using his vulnerabilities against him. He was made to feel like anything that he did would never be good enough because what he did do was never appreciated. And not only was it not appreciated, it was criticized far too often. And at the time, yeah, he thought that he could change a few things to make her happy. But then he found out pretty quickly that she was never going to be happy. Him giving in just became a habit because she wanted to control him rather than love him for who he was. Him prioritizing her and doing things for her time and time again became a one-way street. His peace was constantly sacrificed without any kind of reciprocation. So let's be clear, he's not single because something's wrong with him.
Yeah, that one right there has got to be relatable to a number of us. But being single helps you focus on building your empire. Now brace yourselves for the regretful story in this next one.
Hey, it's Jenna. Recently divorced and kind of figuring out this new way of life. I was married for 23 years and with that person for 3 years prior. So for a total of 26 years of my life, I have been out of the game of dating, making friends, going out. Yeah, I'm 47. So I've raised children. My children are adult children now. And it's kind of interesting because it's so lonely at this stage in life after divorce, especially with older children, because you make all your friends when they're younger, or at least I did. I met my friends mostly through my kids' activities. I was a stay-at-home mom, and I took them to practices. I went to school, all that stuff. Hey, it's me, Jenna. Recently divorced and literally sitting in my car trying to pull myself together, trying not to cry. Why? Because my ex has so much money. He makes more than $18,000 a month easily, or at least he did. He made almost $1 million the year before we divorced and then lied about it. He has all the money at his fingertips to do whatever he wants, to buy my children, take them on trips, take them on vacations. Why I literally have the bare minimum to pay my bills on top of trying to restart a career because it was a hobby because I was a stay-at-home mom.
She simply didn't realize what she had until she lost it. But staying married is not very easy, as it's going to take some work like a job. Now this next bro is just pretty funny.
Perhaps a salad? Perhaps not. I'll have the steak smothered in onions, a rack of ribs, pasta with extra garlic.
His mind and body's check engine light are on, but he's still driving around at about 120. Like, nah, I'm fine. You know, we can't make them take a sick day or go to the doctor. We can't make them eat healthier or sleep more. But we can be that place where their mind and body feel safe to rest so that that check engine light goes off. And I know this can be difficult because we have our own needs too. But just imagine if you're meeting his needs so that check engine light goes off, how much better he'll be able to meet your needs. Just a little food for thought.
Nice. She understands, as so many of us literally cannot take a break. We've just had to figure it out ourselves and push through the hard times. Next we got two dudes just unintentionally matching one another.
They're wearing camo shorts and
I'll be in your hand. What's it for? What's it for? What's the video for?
We're doing it.
Oh shit, okay.
What?
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt the video.
Oh, now you good. So look, we from Rhode Island.
Okay.
Okay. And we just came down to, where we at, Scottsdale?
Yeah. Here, roll tide. Oh shit, she's not like the...
Oh, yes, ma'am. You should get one. You look really good, boy.
You look good in it. You look good.
Really?
With it, yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
But listen, we're doing like a survey on the ratio of...
Oh, I got this. I'm ready. No, you gotta listen to what's about. I'm just questioning. What's your survey about?
The survey is about, type.
Yeah, I know. Okay.
It's just so hard not to feel for her boyfriend in the back. But there's only so much you can control. Next we got an influencer cleverly explaining those subtle hints.
Talking to a close girlfriend of mine, alright? And she's telling me about this guy she likes, all this stuff, alright? No problem. She goes, Mark, like, I'm giving him all these hints and it's like, he doesn't really even understand any of them. So now I'm curious. I'm like, okay, cool. So if your hints are so obvious, like, can I know one of the hints you gave him? She was like, yeah, like, no problem, Mark. Let me tell you, right? So we're sitting in class, right? And when he walked in, I looked at him and then looked away. I was like, okay, that's the hint? She goes, Mark, like, what more do you need? What do you mean, what more do you need? You need to be blunt. You like me, you have to tell me you like me. Because if you think that's a hint, that's not a hint. I don't know where you guys learned that from.
If my man doesn't like it, I'm not doing it. I used to be in situationships and relationships where I would never listen to them. What we were missing for one another was respect. It's respectful to care about your partner's feelings and to put it above anyone else. The reason I'm saying put your partner's feelings and thoughts above anyone else is because when you're dating, you're more than likely trying to find the person that you're going to spend the rest of your life with.
She is talking about a problem that I see quite often when it comes to dating advice. In today's world, it seems like we are obsessed with our own selfish desires. It is okay to have a conversation. It's okay to compromise. It's okay to choose something else because your partner's influence.
You'd think that you'd be able to have some feelings and concerns, cause respect and communication are both key. Really hope you enjoyed these ones today, and don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next one.